Go.
Welcome into Quick Picks.
Oh, you're going to talk.
We have a full house. Brandon's back. Che's here. He's got transitional frames and gender.
He's in his transitional period.
Brandon's in a jersey.
I'm inside.
Howie Long.
Howie Long.
NFL Hall of Famer Howie Long.
Charlottesville guy.
I actually don't know if he's a Hall of Famer. I think he probably is, though. He was in the movie Broken Arrow with John Travolta and Christian Slater. And then, fun fact, one of my 5 favorite movies ever, That Thing You Do. He's not in That Thing You Do. However, in the deleted scenes, he is in it. They just cut
They cut him out?
They cut him out. Howie Long was in That Thing You Do. And you say, well, what did Howie Long play? Did he play some sort of tough? No, he played Tom Hanks' gay lover. Yes. And they deleted him. I guess they decided not to have that character be gay.
Was he married to Terry Hatcher?
Howie Long?
Yeah.
Almost certainly not, right? Was he? When was he ever married to Terry Hatcher?
That was Kurt Russell, no? Or that's Goldie Hawn. That's a different lady.
No. Who was married to Terry Hatcher?
I thought Howie Long.
Are you thinking of a different Howie Long?
Chris Longstad? NFL and Fox halftime
He was married
pregame?
to Terry Hatcher?
No, Terry Hatcher's been married to John Tenney and Marcus Leithold.
Sucks for Howie Long.
Howie Long was married to Terry Hatcher.
I don't know. That was implanted in my brain somehow.
You're thinking Eva Longoria and Tony Parker.
No, certainly not.
Howie Long's wife is named Diane.
Yeah. She's a lovely lady, not Terry Hatcher.
Who is the teammate that Tony Parker slept with his wife?
I thought somebody tried to sleep with Eva Longoria.
No, Tony Parker was the bad guy in that scenario.
Oh, was it
Brent Barry?
Was it Brent Barry?
No.
That wasn't Bruce Bowen.
Ain't nobody trying to get Bruce Bowen smoke.
No. Brent Barry? It might have been Brent Barry.
Brent Barry's kind of a bitch.
Yeah, you definitely fuck Brent Barry's girl. If you're on Brent Barry's team, you're looking,
Yeah.
Especially if Bruce Bowen's your other option.
I think you fumble a bag hard with Eva Longoria, though. She was
she got her own money, but he's did they get divorced?
No, I'm saying just fumbled her being the bag because she's gorgeous.
Did they
got divorced.
They got divorced.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But I feel like Tony Parker, he's not good looking. Is he good looking?
Like light skin, right?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Tony Parker's ugly as hell.
I would call him a jag. Just another guy.
Heavy eyebrows, right?
I like eyebrows though.
You like eyebrows?
They frame the face. A good eyebrow frames the face.
Your husband has good eyebrows.
He's got great eyebrows.
Yeah.
He's like not tall for an NBA player. He's got a big head but a small neck.
He's also,
you know what that means?
Yeah, he's not tall for an NBA player.
Like a lollipop?
For an average man, he is tall.
Yeah.
He's like 6'1", 6'2", right? Like
I think he's a little bit.
Are you tall for an average man?
Oh yeah, I'm very tall.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, an average man is like 5'10", right?
8.
You can get away playing forward and
you're gigantic for an Asian.
I was just about to say, have you ever been over there? Far West Coast?
No, but I mean, you see these nowadays. We got 7'5" women.
How tall is that? That plays basketball. That's like 8 feet tall.
All right, Jake, go ahead and start the show.
It's on. We're good. We're ripping.
Right.
Welcome to Quick Picks. We're doing it's really bright in here, by the way. We're doing a futures episode.
Futures, because there's nothing fucking happening.
Yeah, that's also really true. Baseball's back tomorrow.
Why won't some sport look at this day and yesterday and say, "There's an opening there. We could get in there."
Why weren't the SPs tonight?
I don't know. Well, the SPs don't matter anymore. They suck. But
true, but if there's nothing on,
yeah, I don't know why they're not last night or tonight. That's crazy. Some sport needs to say, I'm taking it. I claim it because it's there for the taking. I would watch anything right now.
Salivating at the chance. I'll go ahead and start.
I'll start.
Shay,
you start.
I'll start.
Ladies first.
I'm going with Kirk Cousins to have over 4,000 yards passing.
Vikings gonna be pretty good then.
Not a sexy team. Not a sexy prop, and I don't think I can put Kirk Cousins and sexy in the same sentence.
He's pretty ripped, yeah.
I don't think he's
every man sexy.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
She's the one that would have sex with him, not us.
Every year, Kirk Cousins has started 16 or more games where he has thrown over that 4,000 yard mark. He did it 3 times in Washington, 4 times in Minnesota. Obviously, you can say Justin Jefferson really helped him with those numbers in Minnesota, but I like who he has around him now in Atlanta. He's got Drake London. He's got Kyle Pitts. He's got the long threat, Rondell Moore. He's got Bijan catching out of the backfield. All he has to do is stay healthy And I think this prop is a slam dunk at plus 110.
Yeah. It's not like they drafted a quarterback in the first round or nothing that they might have to get playing time to.
Nah.
Yeah. That was still weird.
That was very weird.
That remains weird as fuck.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it enough.
Yeah. Things that aren't talked about enough.
I like that. I mean, 4,000 yards is not, that's a very attainable. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Plus 110.
Che.
I'll stay in the NFL. I like this play a lot. DJ Moore.
Che,
Over.
just real quick. You don't have to say you like the play. We understand you like the play. That's why you're giving the play.
Fair.
Go.
All right. See, I was going to say that,
start
and then I
over.
just paused.
Yeah,
I've got
start
DJ
over.
Moore.
I've
Jay.
got DJ Moore.
How bad did you break
Oh.
that mic stand?
It's off. It is off its hinges.
I didn't even notice that.
Right before we started the show, I tried to raise it and just, what can I say?
Have Steven do a stand-up set with just like that half of the microphone?
Am I too strong?
No.
Evidence suggests maybe. Anyway, DJ Moore over 950.5 yards. Now, a lot of the future stuff, it's July. We get it. So a lot of this is dependent on health. This is a guy who in his 5 years, he's missed 2 career games. So I'm not super worried about him missing a lot of time. Quarterback situation. Okay, he's got Caleb Williams, certainly an unproven guy, but he's got an arm for sure. This guy's kind of quarterback proof. He's had 1,150 yards or more with the likes of Kyle Allen, Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Darnold, Justin Fields, starting an entire season. New offensive coordinator this year, Shane Waldron. He gets the ball to his top receivers, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks, all guys that have had 1,000-plus yard seasons under him, Cooper Kupp. So I like DJ Moore over 950.5 yards. He had 44% of the team's receiving yards last year. I know they brought in Keenan Allen. I know they drafted Roma Dunze, but he's still going to get a ton of yards. 950.5 is a steal in the DraftKings Sportsbook. Hammer the over.
What's the price?
It's minus 110.
Nice.
Hi.
Hi.
I am the king of college football, the number one media personality in college football. My pick is in college football. And
Do you like it?
I love it. And I can't help what future I like the most every year. And I have hit on my favorite future every year since I've been here. Last year it was Missouri over 7.5. They won 10. It was I had Notre Dame over 1 year. I had Maryland over 1 year.
Are you taking Clemson?
I haven't found a team that is coming up from like 6 to 9 yet. I haven't found that team. I haven't found a team that's going to surprise you yet. I love the Clemson Tigers over 9.5 wins. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Over 9.5 for Clemson. Now,
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Yeah.
So, Clemson. This is a team that even in their struggle years, they can win 10 games. This is a schedule. They're going to go 0-1. They're going to start 0-1. Georgia's going to beat them in week 1, and you're going to say, oh, my God. All right. Their next toughest game is at Florida State. That's a toss-up. After that, they got NC State at home, and then they're cruising through the rest of that schedule. So this is a team that is last year, Cade Klubnik was first-year starter. He was not very good. He was average at best. But guys can get better. The sophomore class for this team is being developed. Peter Woods is a monster on the defensive line. They got monsters at receiver coming up. They were not ready last year. Everybody at key positions at linebacker level is elite. They're bringing in Sammy Brown, other great linebacker. Like, the defensive line is great. The linebacker level is elite. Defense will be better. Klubnik's a year older. They're going to lose to Georgia, and they're going 11-1 or 10-2. Over 9.5 is the play. They will not lose 3 games. Clemson is going to be a top 10 team, go to the playoff. It's over 9.5, and it's plus 130, I believe.
And that right there is the king of college football.
Yes.
Number 1 media personality in
college
college
football.
and number 1 in your hearts.
What is the
Brandon
does
Walker.
Chad have anything?
Chad has a play. I also have a future. Can I give a future?
What is
Yeah.
it? Is
What's
it
Virginia's
Virginia?
total?
It's not Virginia. I bet you've talked about this, Brandon, but I've looked at something. The Florida Gators have the hardest schedule I've ever seen
Yep.
in my life.
Yep.
Their number's at 4.5. I would take the under at plus 130.
I think it's a sucker bet.
I kind of agree with you, but I think it's like it's
He
an
loves
insane
it,
schedule.
But now he agrees
I think
with
it's a
you.
sucker bet. You look at the schedule,
I'll read it out. It's crazy.
and you say it's insane.
It's
You
insane.
say it's insane.
It is insane.
I don't know that it's going to turn out as insane as we think it is.
All right, well,
Read the schedule.
Read it out.
They open with Miami.
Miami
at home.
Miami at home.
Now Miami has not been a great team. It's a tough game.
Sure.
Is there a world Florida wins this game?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
All right.
Then they host Samford,
That's a win.
probably.
So they only got one guaranteed win on the schedule at Samford.
Right.
All right.
Now
Continue.
this is where it gets fun. So they
Yeah.
host A&M
Yep.
on the road at Mississippi State,
Uh-huh.
host UCF on the road at Tennessee, host Kentucky on the road at Georgia, on the road at Texas, host LSU, host Ole Miss, on the road at Florida State.
The last 5 are nasty.
Yikes.
They're nasty. That last 5 is miserable. Let's go back, okay?
Yeah.
Let's say we beat Miami week 1.
1-0.
They're 1-0. You're beating Sanford 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
You got A&M coming in, first-year coach.
Okay.
That's a very winnable game.
Very
Day game,
winnable.
not a night game. I think that makes a big difference.
I don't care. That's a very winnable game.
Sure.
That's 3. I'm just going to be honest. At Mississippi State, first-year coach. That's a remarkably winnable game. That's 4. At the very least, I've had 4
That's
winnable
4.
games. What's the 5th game?
Hosting UCF.
That's also could be.
That's 5
Winnable.
remarkably winnable games.
But if you think Florida is going to start the year 5-0, then like
I think their
then what?
I think their roster is really good. I think their coach stinks.
Graham Mertz,
Is okay.
right?
He's not as bad as you think he
Is
is.
he 5-0 to start the year? Good,
Against that schedule, he might be. He could be 1-4 to start the year.
right?
Good.
And then they're guaranteed to go under.
But everybody's saying this is the hardest schedule ever created. I don't think it's going to end up being the hardest schedule.
so you would give them what 5-6?
I'd say
you
them
guess.
going 5-7 or 6-6 would not shock me at
yeah, it
all.
wouldn't be unthinkable.
Yeah.
Well, at the plus 130, I like it a lot.
Now, if they haven't cashed that by October, the middle of October, they will not cash it.
Right.
Because they're going to get destroyed coming down the stretch.
Exactly.
It was also the first
Destroyed.
year in 4 years Jacob Ames is not going out to be a walk-on for them. You got to think that's a morale boost, at least in the offseason.
You really do. They won't have our intern around
He's great.
to slide into third base as
Yeah.
they're doing practice.
Jacob's great. He really is.
Oh, I
so
love
him.
great.
I love him.
He was so cute out there wearing his baseball uniform for the home run derby.
And he could field, unlike some people.
I was disgusted at the way that some of those boys tried
Same.
to catch and tried to throw.
Not some of the boys.
There was anyone in the outfield. There was
Let's
a
just
reason.
say we're not looking at Ichiro right now.
Oh, no. No, you're not.
Because, goddamn.
I never claimed to be good at I have a fun time shagging balls.
But who do you think was worse, him or intern Joey? Intern Joey looked like he was blind. He couldn't catch.
He was pretty bad. Megan, he was pretty bad.
Should
I
be a
made some
yak where
alright
Chase
plays.
has to go and take pop-ups.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
The entire yak Chase just outtake. He can't leave until he catches 100 pop-ups.
What's the chat?
Chat. So if they win this, they're in the parlay Monday guaranteed. This would be their 3rd in a row.
This is a future, though, right?
No, they have just a play.
Oh.
Oh, what's their
They have
play?
a tennis play today. They have WTA. They have Palermo. WTA
Get it out of
Palermo
there.
is the event. Sorry.
There we go.
WTA Palermo in Italy. It's Q Zhang versus P Martic. Over 20.5 total games. That's by BetPoto81. He will be DMing me if that wins or loses because I will not have any idea how to find that. So that is their play for the day.
I was going to say, that's almost certainly an Italian silver.
Minus 120.
Italian.
All right.
No. Okay, so there's not a parlay today, so we don't have to tell you guys what it pays up. But what we can tell you is that we love DraftKings, the best and only sports book used by us here at Barstool, especially by the #1 football media personality, college football. Oh, sorry that you needed to correct me on that, Che, because I know you are the NFL
You're
guy.
certainly not the #1 anything.
#1 Asian NFL analyst.
Voted #1 Buccaneers media personality 2020. You're winning the Super Bowl
By who?
That was 4 years ago.
by
though.
like all the Bucs fans. There was a poll done.
There was all the Bucks fans got together?
There's thousands of votes. Yes,
Everyone in their
tens of thousands of
creamsicles
votes.
He
decided.
kind of bodied you right there. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, he kind of did. I wouldn't like that either.
Good tweet. All right, guys. Anyway, make sure you follow us in the Barstool gambling group, so that you can make sure to follow along with our bets each and every day. I would tell Che to do his thing, but we don't have any bets
First
to win.
football talk on the show ever.
Yeah, that felt
Kinda
good.
rocked. That felt great. Is
that
Pop
true?
the cherry in the old football talk
We haven't
here
done
at Quick
football
Picks.
on the
Oh,
show
we
yet.
started after Super Bowl. You're
Yeah.
right.
That was awesome.
I wonder how many shows have we done? We should have a party for a big number soon. I was thinking about
we
that.
got to be coming up on definitely over 100.
We should wait for 200.
All right.
200 show and
Maybe not. I'll do the math.
Figure out what the parlay record is, and then
I know the parlay. It's not good.
not good right now.
well, any parlay record of 3-leg parlays is not going to be good.
I mean-
Our units are not great, right?
No, the units are bad. So let's not celebrate.
We were
that.
at even a month ago.
Yeah. We were at plus 20 like the first 2 weeks of the show.
Did we hit our first 3?
Yeah, we went like 3 for 4.
We crushed, and then all of a sudden.
Now we're like minus 17.
But it's okay. Football's coming, which is I think everyone here is good with our football. Baseball will be back tomorrow. Everything's good. Dog days of summer.
Listen, we're almost there.
We're almost there, guys. Thank you for watching today. Make sure you hit up DraftKings for any of your sports betting needs. As I said, head over to the Barstool Gambling group. Make sure you follow us all there. And let's have a good day.
Stevie Ice is coming.
That's